Hi, I'm Grace with Music Mastery, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to breathe properly, how to form an embouchure, just the way our lips form around our mouthpiece, in order to produce a good sound. So if you have your saxophone with you, go ahead and unhook or unlatch the saxophone from your neck strap. We're going to put it on the ground. So putting our saxophone on the ground is better than on a bed because that's about as low as the saxophone can get, is on the floor. So before you put it on the ground, we're just going to look at the saxophone for a second. So this bar right here protects these keys from getting damaged when placed on the floor. Same with these covers over the keys. So we're going to put the saxophone down on this side. If we were to put it on this side, these keys, the palm keys would bend. So move your neck so it's just a little bit above parallel so your reed isn't on the ground, okay? So using two hands, go ahead and put that gently on the ground. And we're going to be using our right hand and putting that over our stomach. So when we go ahead and breathe in to play an instrument, we're going to be using our stomach and this muscle inside called a diaphragm. So the diaphragm helps push in air and release air. So when we take in air, our diaphragm is pushing down to let more air in, and then pushes back up when it releases air. So when we take in a breath, we're gonna feel like we fill in our tank of air from the bottom up. So these back muscles down here, you should feel it. So we're gonna inhale for 4 and just feel how that feels. Yeah, you see my stomach come out a little bit. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do 4 counts in with air and then 4 counts out of air. Just feeling our stomach come out and then come back in when we exhale. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, awesome. So that is exactly kind of what you're gonna do when you put the saxophone back on the neck strap. Is you're gonna use the air down in the depths of your stomach and use it all up by pushing it up with the diaphragm, okay? So now the next thing we're going to talk about is the embouchure, our mouth. So before we pick up the saxophone, we're going to act as though this pointer finger is our mouthpiece. So the bottom part is where the reed is and the top part is where our top teeth are going to be. So when you put your mouthpiece inside your mouth, we're gonna have this bottom lip come over our bottom teeth to act as kind of like a cushion for our teeth on the reed, because the reed needs to vibrate, and if our teeth are on there, it limits that vibration. So we're gonna roll the teeth in a little bit, the lip, and then you're gonna place your top teeth right on the top knuckle right here of your finger. Not biting, just resting. And then with the sides of your mouth, we're gonna form like an ooh shape. So these corners and the lips are gonna have arrows pointing in toward the mouthpiece. So we're gonna go ooh, ooh, ooh. So that is exactly what we're gonna do when we grab our saxophone. So go ahead and pick it up with 2 hands. I like to put one hand on the bell and the other on the body right here. Go ahead and latch or hook in. And so we're going to act as though our finger, just like we did with our finger with the mouthpiece. So we're going to put that in, roll the bottom lip over your teeth, and place your top teeth right on the black part up top. Ready? And then we're going to do our ooh. 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 Okay, so those muscles right here stay engaged when you're playing. So when you breathe in, you are gonna breathe from the corners of your mouth. Instead of dropping your jaw, this will help you to not bite, because when we bite down on the reed can't vibrate as much. So we're going to go ahead and play just a middle note C, so your middle finger, and we're going to take in a breath. Once our embouchure is set with that ooh, breathe in from the corners of your mouth and reset your embouchure, and we're gonna just play a C. Ready? Awesome. And so remembering, we're gonna try to take a super deep breath. So we're gonna take 4 counts of air, and then we're gonna play as long as you can, okay? So with that amount of air, it would be a good start to start with 8 counts, and then you can push yourself further to do more. When using the air, when we start the tongue, or we use our tongue on the reed, that starts the vibration of the reed. So when you're thinking about breathing in air, forming your embouchure, and taking in air, make sure you take enough time that all those 3 things can happen, okay? So that's all we have for this video.